Hi, welcome to AI Doc YouTube channel. And for today's AI Day 118, we will continue our hands-on for Kimi K2 AI model, and let's try to understand bit more. So last time we have done activity for Bitcoin market analysis, and it took some time, but I haven't got chance to go through output. So this is the actual output I have received. So this is the details they have provided. It have provided. So we can say the extensive with links. This is the text response we are going through now. I am not interested into how much accurate or since I am not that much. I have don't uh, technical authority on Bitcoin trading. So what I'm interested here is that how much information it providing, and the way it's representing information or overall report. So here we can see one table. So from this report it seems regular, what we get a report from other AI tools, chatbot, and here is interactive report. So based on this report which it has created, uh, let's try to check what is interactive report it provide. So I haven't seen special kind of report for other AI tools, so let's try to check. So it seems it's completely kind of like, here it is the code. So when you click on full screen, it shows the preview, not code. So this report is connected to this text report. I'm just trying to check if those texts are embedded into this report somehow, but doesn't include it. So just added few headlines. That's it. It connected to this report only, but these are, I think, the references provided within report. So this text is different, which is I think draft report or version 1 for interactive. For interactive report, it's act this text report acted as input, and based on this report it has created interactive report. So let's try to check this one. Okay. It is very it seems very professional interactive report it has created on this is the home page. On home page, like info boxes are provided, cards are provided, that uh, price target or circulating supply, current ATH, market capitalization, comprehensive insights into Bitcoin evolution, current market and dynamics, and future trajectory through 2030. Okay. Without any single input, like how I want output as a presented, it has as per context it has added uh, image as well. And if I click here, it this section changes. Okay, so let's try to go one by one. So before I proceed, let's try to check if this is exactly uh, text to text. It has copied from text report which I have seen earlier. This report provides. So, okay, so this is the okay. Till here it is executive summary, key highlight, achieved. Okay, from this key points it has highlighted uh, as Bitcoin achieved all-time new high, surpassing in 2025. Strong institutional adoption driven by US spot Bitcoin ETFs. So we have those details as well. Then Bitcoin past trends with and historical analysis. So out of this executive summary, which is full play page here, it has created this slide, very informative slide out of it, and also took key points which are required only. So removed excess text or details which are not required. So I think if I have time I will go through this text report, but if I want to present this text report to someone who are at management level or want quick view, then this interactive report is the perfect output it has created. So we have two output, text and interactive. So till now I haven't seen any interaction, but output is there with like kind of like uh, PPT style, so presentation style. So for previous details, it is highlighted in orange, and for current details, it is those details are highlighted in blue. we can see that uh, it's though it mentioned that it is not thinking model, but as per I think backend it uh, evolved much, that it provides as per requirement details, and it also consider uh, current situations as well, because I have my main request was for 2025 forecast, and then for next 5 years. So title says that uh, future trajectory to through 2030, which is my second requirement, and current dynamics, which was my first requirement. So technical analysis and moving averages, volume analysis, support resistance, key level, high volume, then golden death crosses historical signal, major trend. Then we have charts. Okay, we can adjust zoom in, zoom out, or we can make it full screen. Here those details are in Chinese language, which I, though output is in plain English, but when we hover mouse, it shows that those labels are tooltip in Chinese. So let's try to maximize it. I've made it full screen. Then those we can see the details. So for 2012, then 2016, 2020, and 2014. So these are past trends. We can see the minimum and maximum uh, value of Bitcoin during that time in dollar. It is very flexible, that it can adjust as per our uh, cursor makes it to. Then I am making I am clicking on accept escape button. Okay, then current status. So color themes, it seems very related to bit like yellow golden color theme, and whenever there is attention required, it mention it in blue color. Performance highlight, then recent price action and market performance. It is very easy to understand without any textual jargon. Market sentiment, on chain activities, Shinjirizo, since 2020. Whenever there is a requirement, it provide additional information. declined 3.1 to 2.9 BTC between April to June 2025. ETF holding fear and greed index, positive sentiment driven by institutional adoption and favorable regulatory developments. Regulatory development and institutional adoption. Icons also added as per like uh, info boxes or those that details whenever required, not for everything, because here we can see those icons are not added, but whenever there is milestones or similar to this one. Okay. uh, Key market influencers. This sidebar should have been there is an option should for like close sidebar, like we have for this one. Okay. Then Bitcoin future and outlook forecast 2025 to 2030. Expert constantly found out. So these are some like different organization or website it refers to, and prediction for 2025 it is provided. For this is for bearish kind and this is for bullish scenario. Export consequences. What is difference? Okay, here we can see that only four are mentioned here. This is for uh, 2025, this is for long term, this is for short term, but here we have let's try to copy this. I'm just checking like I want to copy only this much. Okay, so here we have Finder, Martin Standard and JP Morgan. Four are here. Then ARK Invest, Bernstein Analysis, Vancheck, bearish scenario. Then crypto news. So out of this, only this much selected. I think these are top uh, 9, uh, top 8. Top 8 only. This Martin Frohl not is there. Only top 8 selected. Yes. By analysis. So there is also not there. Okay, there is analysis 70,000. Okay, so few names are altered. But if you want more details, then you can always go through this text report, which is in detail. Okay, so let's move ahead. This is for long-term prediction. So for long-term prediction, we only ask for 2030. So from 26 to 30, it provided details as like in two parts, 26 to 28, then from 26 to 30, then 20 till 2050 as well, which are additional information it has provided. So for Standard Chartered, what is the uh, long-term prediction, and then for from crypto news, different sources it has mentioned with accurate details. So it is those details also arranged in uh, descending manner. So first one with highest value, then last one with green, it's in lower value. No, here we can see that those are not arranged in ascending or descending manner. And color code, it seems related to place only, but details not arranged in any or not sorted. Then key metrics for future growth, technology, potential risk and challenges. So those are arranged with red theme, red color. Appropriate icons are selected. Strategic Bitcoin reserve. Opportunities. Okay, here we can see final conclusion and investment consideration. Bitcoin has undeniable evolved from niche digital experiment to significant financial asset, demonstrating substantial growth and increasing level of institutional and mainstream acceptance. Its historical performance, while marked by extreme volatility, has also shown resilience and tendency towards highest valuation over successive market cycle. So we can see here positive indicator, risk factors also mentioned, and investment recommendations. While the references also provided. So, but those number are not mentioned anywhere. Okay, let's try to check one of the references. Okay. It's not taking us to new tab, but this link open only here. Also in text, we have different links which like pop up, and it shows title and short 1 or 2 sentence summary. If I click on this, okay, those details will reflect here. Okay, so here we can see only highlighted text were referred or extracted, or those information used, but not all. Let's try to go to first reference. Okay, reference 287 number. We need to wait. Once we click on this, then only open it on one side. Okay, and reference number also provided. I think I need to click and wait. Okay, all are reference for 287 only. I'm not sure. I think whenever you click on any reference, it will show all reference at once with selected text as well. And out of all text which is selected, it highlights. Okay. or if you want to check directly that article, you need to click on this link, then it will open in new tab. So you can also ask for like uh, follow-up questions, or you can copy, share, you can upvote or dislike as well. I What I think missing here is that overall time series, which I was expecting in detail. So that is not here in output report, but overall output looks very good. And even for this, there is no actual interactivity I have seen here, but overall thought process or outline of that report with detail, and it focused more on numbers and key points. Also, I observed that it focused more on creation of cards for like as highlighter, and overall output is very good. So maybe next session, what I will try to do, I will try to uh, just to analyze or compare different AI tool. I will ask same question with same prompt, no extra details, to multiple AI models, and we'll try to see who create more kind of like informative report, and which output I can use, share, or like which report is more kind of suitable for presentation mode. So as till experience, I think Kimi's report is very good for presentation at management level, but I think this report also can be created by paid AI models. So because I think its output is very match, or we can compare with paid AI tools output. But first here we'll ask for like timeline, which I was expecting. So in our primary question, it was we mentioned for 2030. Still, in answer or in the report, it provided valuation till 2015. But let's see if it considered 2030 or it goes beyond for uh, forecast for upcoming years. So let's see that. Interactive. I think it will take some time, but we have some time. So it's now going through web search. And meanwhile, what we'll try to do, there is one video we have.
Kimi K2 was released by Moonshot and it's making a big impact in the AI industry. And you might say, nah, I've been using Claude and Gemini and they're working just fine, so why should I really care about this? Most people probably never heard of Kimi K2 or even Moonshot because on the commercial side, the market is widely dominated by OpenAI, Anthropic, and Gemini, but there's a reason why open model community is raving about models like Kimi K2. The reason why Kimi K2
This I observed online, like there is a like applause for Kimi K2, and that's why I wanted to check this, like why it's why there is so much hype.
K2 is not widely known has mostly to do with the word large in the large language model, meaning these open source models are still too large to run locally to get the same result as the state-of-the-art models. For example, Kimi K2 has a total of 1 trillion parameters, which is comparable to other frontier models like GPT, Gemini, and Claude. The competitive edge that these models have over Kimi K2 is economies of scale. What I mean by that is that to run a trillion parameter model for millions of users that they have, you need a large scale infrastructure to support it. And sadly, to run Kimi K2, you need to spend about $25,000 minimum to purchase NVIDIA's H100 card, similar to buying a brand new card. And just like owning a car, you need to put gasoline to run it. And H100 can cost up to $90 per month to run it locally, spending around 0.7 kilowatts. So you might ask at this point, what's really the big deal here then? It looks like Kimi K2 is still not really there yet, right? Sure, the math still favors the commercial models because you only pay a subscription fee of $200 per month per developer to have unlimited API calls to use state-of-the-art models like Claude. That's only $2,400 per year, which is significantly less than paying $25,000 to run Kimi K2. If you think about it from a company's perspective though, paying $2,400 per year per developer, the math starts to tilt slowly towards the other way. For example, the $25,000 hardware that a company purchased could be considered as an initial investment that you pay upfront as a capital expenditure and can be depreciated in taxes. And on top of that, the following year will only cost $1,080 per year in electricity costs for inference, which is far less than the $2,400, and potentially less if the same equipment is shared between two developers. So you can see why there's so much excitement around these models like Kimi K2, because the open model market is slowly catching up to a point where a state-of-the-art comparable models like Kimi K2 can now be harnessed locally. So the
Okay. So here we can see that Kimi K2 is like related to like uh, Anthropic, OpenAI, or Gemini, which are seems to very subscription based model. Their higher end models are paid models, but Kimi K2 is open source.
The obvious next question is how? How is it that Kimi K2 is able to perform so well against state-of-the-art models like Claude, GPT, and Gemini? The architecture of Kimi K2 is built around what's called MOE, or Mixture of Experts. Most commercial models like GPT and Claude are what's called dense models, while Kimi K2 is a sparse model. A dense model is your typical feed-forward neural network that can activate the entire model to process tokens, whereas sparse models activate only a section or a few sections of the model to process your tokens. That's why even though Kimi K2 is 1 trillion parameters in size, it actually only activates 8 sections, in this case 8 experts per token. The model has in total
Okay, that's why it's named as mixture of experts. So it only like activates a few tokens which are required for that particular task, even though it has already has at backend 1 trillion parameters.
total 384 exports that all add up to about 1 trillion parameters in size, and this makes the inference a lot faster given the size because it only utilizes 32 billion active parameters at a time.
Maybe because of this, I think when we try to compare that, output comes quick, and for other dense model it will take some time. But I here I'm just guessing. When we try to for next session, when we try, during that time we will get to know.
Kimi K2 is also built around actions, meaning that it's specifically trained to make better tool calls. And I think this is a very important point where LLM benchmarks, which are typically used to measure the raw intelligence of a given model, is now expanding to look for models that are more resourceful in being able to leverage external services and tools to create better action. Moonshot recognizes and specifically trained Kimi K2 on simulated tool usage to learn how to be resourceful in calling the right tools for different purposes and different contexts. And this will pay a huge dividend as the industry is shifting towards MCP and A2A or agent to agent networks, which requires a lot of external reliance. My next question then is, how does Kimi K2 line up with what happened back in January 2025 when DeepSeek R1 was first released and shook the world? Remember when the announcement of DeepSeek came out as ChatGPT killer and the stock market ended up dropping by $1 trillion? Eventually, the cost of operating these models will be on par with using frontier models like OpenAI's GPT, Anthropic's Claude, and Google's Gemini. For every major release like DeepSeek R1 or Kimi K2, it starts to eliminate the competitive edge that these companies currently enjoy. And I think this is why.
Okay, so there is no special features or special kind of ability these models have like DeepSeek or Kimi K2, but it's more like having competitive edge with paid AI models which are not within reach of users who try to use as free tier or free version. So here it makes a difference that you can use this models paid models performance with these free models, open models.
LLM providers recognize that their competitive edge is not permanent, which is why we're seeing them expanding their product offerings to adjacent products like AI code editors, AI web browser, and AI chat applications and more, because that sustains their competitive edge a little bit longer.
So because of this, I think these open models may force them to provide more offering, provide more concession, lowering their fees, and it makes environment or this competition more healthy, and ultimately users get benefit out of it. So here this video is from Caleb writes code. So I will share this link in description, so you can also have look. So this is it, and let's try to check what output we have received for timeline, and uh, how to use this report. So it shows timeline, but preview, this is code, view large image. Okay, interactive, click any dot for detail code. So output is not present. Okay, we have downloaded it, so we can see here image. So not able to view timeline as uh, with dot. So it will take some time, I think. Not supported. Okay, copy paste ready. So here is the timeline, but there is no interactive kind of details mentioned here. Let's refresh it once. Here it is table they have, it has created which mention about price range, potential low, potential high for during that period for that year with key drivers. It here we can see here again from 2009 till 2030, and I think here it is creating chart. I think here it's creating chart. So here we can see that HTML output it has created uh, with details. Save as Bitcoin HTML in, and open in any browser. Okay, let's preview this code. Okay, uh, okay, so here I will copy it, then save. Bitcoin HTML. I will open it as okay. Okay. Same file with uh, but no timeline or just a reference timeline like table kind of thing. I was expecting chart, which is not happening. Vertical email safe, so it can provide it, it can provide into email safe. Okay. So first output we received it was very good and like above the expectation, but second timeline which I requested, it's not up to uh, like it's only in table format, not provided into interactive timeline, even though it has details for like year and forecast, but not sure why there is a kind of like not providing exact output which I have requested. But overall, which this one output is detailed and with more visually appealing. So we can say that it matches criteria. And for like if you want to have like exact charts or plots, we need to provide more tight like prompts, I think. So that's it today for AI day number 118. Let's meet next time with another interesting AI topic. Maybe next time I will try to compare multiple AI tools and see how their performance or output. So that's it. Thank you.